moment knew the most awful. Awful is extremely bad, or I couldn't even imagine imaginable. The horse did not move. So I leaped to the back of the horse and for a moment knew the most awful fear imaginable. The horse did not move. Kick into his muscles, my cousin Murad said, "What are you waiting for? What you are waiting for? And what are you waiting for? We have got to take him back before everybody in the world is up and about. Before everyone in the world is up and about. Before everyone wake up." So I kicked into the muscles of the horse. Once again it reared and snorted. Then it began to run. I didn't know what to do. Instead of running across, instead of kick into his muscles, my cousin Morad said, "What are you waiting for? We have got to take him back before everybody in the world is up and about." I kicked into the muscles of the horse. Once again it reared. Reared means it raised its back leg. Reared. It raised its back leg and snorted. It just made a sound, and then it began to run. I didn't know what to do. Instead of running across the field to the irrigation ditch, the horse ran round the road to the vineyard of the Cran Halabian, where it began to leap over vines. The horse leaped over 7 vines before I fell. Then it continued running. So I kicked into the muscles of the horse. It just reared and snorted. Then it started running. I didn't know what to do. Instead of running across the field to the irrigation ditch, the horse, where it ran down the road to the vineyard of the plantation of wine, vineyard, the Dikran Halabian vines. Before I fell. Before I refers to here in the sentence I fell. Who is I? I refers to anyone
Aram.
can, yes, good.
Hello.
Ram. Before I fell, then it continued running. Then it started running. My cousin Morad came running down the road. "I am not worried about you," he shouted. "We have got to get that horse. You got this way and I will go this way. If you come upon him, be kindly, I will be near." "So I am not worried about you," he shouted. My cousin Morad, he shouted, "I am not worried about you. We have got to get that horse. You go this way and I will go this way. If you come upon him, be kindly." If you just come across the horse, be kindly inform me. That is, be kindly. "I will be near." Then I will just come near. I continued down the road and my cousin Morad went across the field towards the irrigation ditch. I took him half an hour to find the horse and bring him back. "All right," he said, "jump on. The whole world is awake now." So, all right, he told, "Jump on. The whole world is awake now. What will we do?" I said. What he said, "We will either take him back or hide him until tomorrow morning." Either we will take him back or just hide him until tomorrow morning. He didn't sound worried, and I knew he would hide him and not take him back. So he didn't sound worried. He didn't sound worried means he didn't find worried about it. He didn't find worried. And I knew he would hide him and not take him back. Not for a while, at any rate. At any rate or at any cost. Where we will hide him. The next question is where we will hide him. Who is referred to as him there? Where we will hide him. Him refers to
Horse.
him, horse. Him refers to horse. Where we will hide the horse. I said, "I know a place." He said, "How long did you steal this horse? How long ago did you steal this horse?" That is my next question. How long? How many days before or how long did you steal this horse? I'm sure that he has stolen it. I said, "It suddenly dawned on me." What is dawned? It suddenly dawned on me. Dawned means occurred. It suddenly appeared or occurred to me that he had been taking these early morning rides for some time and had come for me this morning only because he knew how much I longed to ride. Who said anything about stealing a horse? He said. Anyhow, I said, how long ago did you begin riding every morning? So it suddenly dawned on me that he had been taking these early morning rides for some time and had come across this particular morning only because he knew how much I longed to ride. So I'm sure that he had been taking this horse for early morning rides for some time. For some time it happened and had come to this particular morning because he is sure that I know how much I long for riding. That is the reason. Who said anything about stealing a horse? He said, anyhow, I said, how long did you begin riding every morning? How long did you begin riding every morning? Not until this morning, he said. Are you telling the truth? I said, are you telling the truth? Of course not, he said, but if we are found out, what's you are to say? I don't want both of us to be liars. So, no, until this morning. Then my cousin told that until this morning only I just taken this horse for a ride. Are you telling the truth? I said. Of course not, he said. But if we are not are found out, then what you are to say? I don't want both of us to be liars. I don't want both of us to be liars. All you know is that we started riding this morning. All you wanted to know is we have started riding this particular morning when I came into your this white horse. So he walked the horse. All right, I said. The narrator told that, yes, all right, I said. He walked the horse quietly to the barn of a deserted vineyard, which at once had been the pride of a farmer named Fetwagian. Another character, the name of that farmer, Fetwagian. Underline. He walked the horse quietly to the barn of a deserted vineyard, which at once had been the pride of a farmer, Fetwagian. There were some oats and dry alfalfa. Alfalfa, it is a plant belong to the pea family. Alfalfa. And in the barn, we began walking home. So he walked the horse quietly to the barn of a deserted vineyard, which at once had been the pride of a farmer named Fetwagian, and there were some oats and dry alfalfa in the barn. We began walking home. It wasn't easy, he said, to get the horse to behave so nicely. At first, it wanted to run wild. At first, the horse wanted to run wild, but I have told you, I have a way with a horse. I can get to what to do anything I want it to do. Horses understand me, so I have a way with the horse. Horses understand me. How do you do it? I said. I have an understanding with a horse. He said. I have a good understanding with a horse. Then yes, but what sort of understanding? I said. What type of understanding is it? Yes, but what sort of understanding? A simple and honest one, he said. Well, I said, I wish I knew how to reach an understanding like that with a horse. Then I said, I wanted to know how to reach an understanding with with a horse. I wanted to know more about it. Yes, then my other reply came, you are still a small boy, he said. My cousin Morad said that you are still a small boy to understand that, how to reach an understanding like that with a horse. And then you get to be 13, you will know how to do it. When you grown up to be 13, you will know how to be with an understanding with the horse. That was the reply I got. You are still a small boy. He said, when you get to be 13, you will know how to do it. I went home and ate a hearty breakfast. Hearty breakfast means I went home and just ate a heartfelt breakfast. That afternoon, my uncle Khosrow came to our house for a coffee and cigarettes. He sat in the parlor, sipping and smoking and remembering the old country. Then another visitor arrived. The name of that person, a farmer named John Byro. Another character, another visitor. A farmer named John Byro. Underline the character's name. A farmer he is.
നിന്റെ മേലിൽ കൂടി ഈ
John
പ്ലെയിൻ ഇങ്ങനെ
Byro.
പറക്കിയിരിക്കും
And Assyrian, who out of loneliness had learned to speak Armenian. My mother bought the lonely visitor coffee and tobacco, and he rolled a cigarette and sipped and smoked, and then at last, sighing sadly, he said, "My white horse, which was stolen last month, is still gone. I cannot understand it." So see what he's just telling about, what he's just very sad about. So that farmer's name is John Byro. Yes, Mohammed Rian joined. So I was just thinking now that some children who are knowing, and also our new student where he has gone, whether he has now only he joined. Yes, Rian.
Yes, miss.
Yes, what happened? Why you are late? So we are going to end the session only. The last minutes you joined. Any problem?
പള്ളി പോയേക്കായിരുന്നു.
Okay, that's why. I thought that today you will be absent. Some children who are missing the class deliberately, we want to know only that. Okay. Then we began walking home. It wasn't easy, he said. We were telling about this character, John Byro, and this man, he was complaining. My mother brought the lowly visitor coffee and tobacco, and he rolled a cigarette and sipped and smoked. And then at last, sighing sadly, he said, "My white horse, which was stolen last month, is still gone. I cannot understand it." So my white horse, which was stolen last month, is still gone, and I cannot understand it. What is the reason? I don't know where my white horse has gone. I don't know it. I have lost my white horse. My uncle Khosrow became very irritated and shouted, "It's no harm. What is the loss of a horse? Haven't we lost the homeland? What is this crying over a horse? What is the need of crying over a horse? We have lost our motherland itself. Then what is the need of crying for a horse?" Then that may be all right for you as a city dweller to say, John Byro said, "but what of my saray?" Saray means carriage. What of my saray? What good is a saray without a horse? What is the use of my carriage without my horse? What is the use of a saray without a horse? Pay no attention to it, Uncle Khosrow. That is his usual statement. We have already seen. Pay no attention to it. So what is the need for you to shout like that? We have lost our homeland itself. Then you are crying for a horse. That was my Uncle Khosrow's reply. Pay no attention to it. I walked 10 miles to get there. John Byro said, "You have legs." My Uncle Khosrow shouted. "You have legs." My Uncle Khosrow shouted. My left leg pains me." The farmer said, "Pay no attention to it." My Uncle Khosrow wrote, "That horse cost me $60. The farmer said. "I spit on money." My Uncle Khosrow said, "I spit on money."
മൈക്ക് മ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ട് എന്നോട്
Just
സംസാരിക്കണം. ഞാൻ
to force liquid
പൊട്ടനാണ്.
from the mouth. Spit is a familiar word for you, so I just spit on money. That was his reply. That horse cost me $60 when this man was telling. The farmer said, "I spit on money," Uncle Khosrow said. He got up and stalked out.
Your brains are
Stalked
blown
out
up.
means walked in an angry or in a proud way. Stalked out. Walked in an angry or in a proud way. Slamming the screen door, my mother explained, "He has a gentle heart," she said. "It is simply that he is homesick and such a large man." So he has a gentle heart, she said. "It is simply that this man is homesick because he is away from home and such a large man." That may be the reason. That's such a big man he is. The farmer went away and I ran over to my cousin Morad's house. He was sitting under a peach tree trying to repair the heart wing of a young robin which could not fly. He was talking to the bird who was trying to repair the heart wing of a young robin which could not fly. He was talking of the bird. What is it? He said. The farmer John Byrow. I said he visited our house. He wants his horse. You have had it a month. I want you to promise not to take it back until I learn to ride. So I will take you a year to learn to ride, my cousin said. Then we would keep the horse a year, I said. My cousin Morad leaped to his feet. My cousin Morad leaped to his learn to ride. I will take you a year. It will take you a year. It will take you a year to ride. Then he was sitting under a peach tree trying to repair the harping of a young robin. He should not fly. He was talking to the bird. He was just talking to the bird. The farmer John Byrow said he visited our house. He wants his horse. You have had it a month. I want you to promise not to take it back until I learn to ride. So until I learn to ride, I don't want to take the this horse back. That was, I will take you a year to learn to ride, my cousin Morad said. It will take you a year to learn to ride, my cousin Morad said. We would keep the horse a year, I said. My cousin Morad leaped to his feet. What he rode, he shouted, are you inviting a member of the Garaglanian family to steal? The horse must go back to its true owner. So are you just inviting a member of the Garaglanian family to steal? The horse must go back to its rightful owner. So when I said in 6 months at the latest, he said in 6 months at the latest. Then he threw the bird and into the air. The bird tried hard, almost fell twice, but at last flew away high and straight. He threw the bird into the air. The bird tried hard again, then it fell twice, and at last it flew away high and straight. Early every morning for 2 weeks, my cousin Morad and I took the horse out of the barn of the deserted vineyard where we were hiding it and rode it. So early every morning for 2 weeks, my cousin Morad and I took the horse. We took out the horse out of the barn of the deserted vineyard where we were hiding that horse. It refers to horse and rode it. And every morning the horse, when it was my turn to ride alone, leaped over grapevines and small trees and threw me and ran away. Nevertheless, I hoped in time to learn the ride the way my cousin Morad rode. One morning on the way to Fetwagian's deserted vineyard, we ran into the farmer John Byrow, who was on his way to town. So while we were just traveling with the horse one morning onto the way to Fetwagian's deserted vineyard, we ran, and on the way we met John Byrow, who was on his way to town. Let me do the talking, my cousin Morad said. Let me do the talking, my cousin Morad said. I have a way with farmers, the usual dialogue came. Earlier we have seen, I have a way with horses. Now he is telling that I have a way with farmers. Good morning, John Byrow, my cousin Morad said to the farmer. The farmer studied the horse eagerly. Then he was just having a close examine of the horse. Good morning, son of my friends. A way of just addressing good morning, the son of my friends. He said, what is the name of your horse? Can you just say, what is the name of your horse? My horse, my cousin Morad said in Armenian. What is the name? What is the name? My cousin Morad said in Armenian. What is the name? Anyone respond? Anybody? What is the name? My cousin Morad said in Armenian. Yes, what is the name? My children are sleeping or listening? Yes, good. My heart is the name. My cousin said in Armenian. A lovely name, John Byrow said, for a lovely horse. I could swear it is a horse that was stolen from my many weeks ago. May I look into his mouth? So this John Byrow, on seeing his horse, he was very sure that it was a horse that was stolen from him so many weeks ago. So may I look into his mouth? Of course, Morad said. The farmer looked into the mouth of the horse. Tooth for tooth, he said, I could swear it is my horse. As if I didn't know your
മറ്റേ
parents.
ഗൂഗിൾ മീറ്റിൽ എങ്ങനെയാണ് മ്യൂട്ട്
Anyway, I am not aware about your parents, but I could swear that it is my horse. The fame of your family for honesty is well known to me.
എന്റെ അമ്മ എനിക്ക് കൊള്ളടിക്കേണ്ടി വരുമല്ല. നീ പറയണമെന്ന് കേൾക്കണല്ലോ. ഒച്ചേ പറ.
A suspicious
എന്തെടുക്ക
So good day, friends. Good day,
അടുത്ത്
young friends. Good day, John Byro. My cousin Morad said early the following morning.
ഇവിടെ പോത്തെ അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്താൽ ഞാൻ മിസ് പറയണ ഒന്നും കേൾക്കൂലല്ലോ. മിസ് അതിന്റെ അടുത്ത് നിശ്ചിത് പറഞ്ഞ ഞാനിവിടെ ഞാൻ വീഡിയോ ഉണ്ടാക്കി കാണിച്ചുതരാം. വീഡിയോ ഉണ്ടാക്കി ഇരിക്കുകയാണെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നേ. ഇവിടെ പെട്ടത് ഡാർക്കായി. എന്റെ അമ്മ ഞാനിപ്പോ വീഡിയോ ഉണ്ടാക്കി ഇരിക്കുകയാണെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കും. ഇങ്ങനെ അർജുൻ മാറി
I couldn't believe from the bottom of his heart, he couldn't believe that a member of the Garabanian family will steal. But I could, very suspicious, my eyes on seeing that, I'm sure that this is my horse itself. The dogs, I whispered to my cousin Morad, I thought they would bark. They would at somebody else. He said, I have a way with dogs. Then again, my cousin Morad said that I have a way with dogs. They will be barking at anyone, not at me, because I have a way with dogs. My cousin Morad put his arms around the horse, pressed his nose into the horse's nose, patted it, and then we went away. That afternoon, John Byro came to our house in his array and showed my mother the horse that had been stolen and returned. I do not know what to think. He said, the horse is stronger than ever. So that afternoon, John Byro, he came to his house in his carriage and showed my mother the horse that had been stolen and returned. I do not know what to think. He said, the horse is stronger than ever, better tempered, is in a better, well-looked also the horse now, and the horse is stronger, in a good mood also my horse is. The horse is stronger than ever, better tempered too. I thank God. My uncle Khosrow, who was in the parlor, became irritated and shouted, quiet man, quiet, your horse has been returned, pay no attention to it. So quiet man, quiet, there is no need for you to shout like that. You want to be quiet. Your horse has been returned now, pay no attention to it. That is his usual word of saying. The horse is stronger than ever. It is in a very good mood also. I thank God. My uncle Khosrow, so John Byro, is really very happy that he has got his horse back. And the horse is stronger. Then I thank God. My uncle Khosrow, who was sitting in the parlor in his drawing room, he just repeated his usual saying, pay no attention to it, be very quiet. Okay? So any doubts in the next class, please read the same chapter and come page 5 onwards, read it. Next class 5 onwards, please read it for next class, learn it also. Summary will be given in the class groups. You can copy it before the next class, okay? The notes of the chapter, the summer of the beautiful white horse summary will be given. So you can, do we need more short questions? Do you prefer more short questions to write? Children, do you need more short questions? A summary will be given, detailed summary. If you read the textbook, some questions you will get definitely from the textbook. Do you need more short questions to write? Please respond from this chapter. What you need? Only a summary is needed. Summary will be enough.
Yes.
I think by reading the textbook, it will be more clear if a detailed summary is given for you. Any questions? Once you have a thorough reading of the text, you will be able to do it. Okay. So next class, the Hornbill text we are following. Next class, Hornbill textbook. Along with that, read the textbook.
പിന്നെ ചോറ്
The
വാരി തിന്നും.
completed
ഇതുവരെ ചോറ്
part
കണ്ടിട്ടില്ലാത്ത
of
പോലെ
the
ഉണ്ട് തീറ്റ.
summer of the
എന്റെ അമ്മോ,
beautiful white horse. Okay,
കേരളയിലുള്ള
clear
റൈസ് മൊത്തം
children?
തീർത്ത് ഇവൻ.
Any doubts are
കാട് വിട്ട്
there?
അവിടുന്ന് ഇവിടെ
Read
നിന്ന്
it
എല്ലാം
once
അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും
again. You
കൊണ്ടിട്ട്
can ask in the
അതൊക്കെ
next
തീറ്റ
class.
ഉറപ്പതിനേക്കാളും
Can we
സ്പീഡിലാണ് എടുത്ത്
stop here
കയറ്റണത്.
for today?
Yes.
എടാ
Thank
നീ
you,
കയറ്റിനേക്കാളും
children.
സ്പീഡിൽ ഇറങ്ങി പോകണ്ടോ
Thank you, teacher.
താഴെ.
Thank you, teacher.
teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
ഞാൻ ഇപ്പഴാ അറിഞ്ഞ മീറ്റിംഗ് തീർന്നു. നീ ഇപ്പോഴും ഡിസ്കോഡിലുണ്ടല്ലേ പോളി? നിശ്ചിത നീ എന്തോ കിടന്ന് ചവക്കണ്ടായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷെ മിസ്സിന്റെ അടുത്ത് പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ, എന്തായിരുന്നു? ഏ ആഹാ, മഴ പെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. നിശ്ചിതേ, അവിടെ വെള്ളപ്പൊക്കം വന്നാ? എങ്ങനെ നിനക്ക് ധൈര്യം നിശ്ചിതേ? ഇവിടെ ഞാനല്ല, രാവിലത്തെ ഒരു മുട്ടയും പുട്ടും പയറും തിന്നിട്ട് ഇവിടെ വന്നിട്ട് തന്റെ മോന്തയും കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കും. താനവിടെ ബീഫ് കയറ്റണം. നീ കഴിക്കൂല. നീ സേവ് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചേക്കില്ലേ സ്റ്റാമിന മൊത്തം ബീഫ് കയറ്റാനായിട്ട്? വലിച്ചു വരി തിന്നണമല്ല. അമ്മ റൂള് പാസ്സാക്കി, രാവിലെ ഉച്ചയ്ക്കും രാത്രി മാത്രം ബീഫ് കൊടുക്കും. നിശ്ചിത് രാത്രി രാവിലെ ഒരു 12 മണിക്ക് ഇരിക്കുക, എനിക്ക് അടുത്ത മിനിറ്റില് ഭക്ഷണം കിട്ടും. അതിന് പിന്നെയും കടന്നുറങ്ങുക, രാത്രി 9 മണിക്ക് ഇരിക്കുക. ആ സ്ട്രീം എടുത്തോണ്ടിരിക്കുക നായിന്റെ. ചാട നാറി.